Well, that was pretty fast-paced, quick going on.
Indeed, it was.
Guys, we are going to be going on into the grand finals in just a moment between rapha and Cypher. Before we do that, we'll just talk a little bit about the maps that are going to be played. First map is actually going to be Aerowalk.
I know, yeah. Cypher,
away, man.
He picked that, and you can see why his results on that map have been ridiculous.
Do you think rapha can do it, though? Because he has been, as you say, the results are just incredible.
Yeah, we've seen some next-level stuff from rapha, next-level thinking, you know, running back into fights with 2 health, winning. And actually having a game-winning moment. Rapha's actually not afraid at all of like hitting up this fast pace, which is like where Cypher lives. He lives in these fast-paced fights. He's got sick, beastly execution, and I'm going to give the edge to Cypher. Definitely, it is his map choice after all. But I'm thinking that rapha is going to make this a close one.
Oh, I think all of them are going to be very close. The second map picked by rapha is going to be Lost World, which actually Cypher originally earlier in the tournament was saying that Lost World and Aerowalk are his strongest maps out of this map pool. So maybe there's going to be a bit of an advantage early in this best of 5 for Cypher. Afterwards, we are going to be pushing towards Cure, which is going to be map number 3. Definitely going to be seeing that, but the potential 4th will be Toxicity, and the 5th, Sinister.
All right.
So a lot of maps to hopefully be looking forward to.
Here we go. We're going to let them know we're ready to go. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, yeah. So do we have some Cypher fans in the audience? How about rapha fans? Make some noise for rapha as well. The game's getting live. Here we go. Aerowalk, it's our first map, Zoo. This is going to be really awesome. Yeah, starting off with the highest of paces we can possibly find. And here we go, right off the bat, we're on rapha.
Let's go towards the Mega Health. I just managed to take it in the end. Doesn't take much damage. Looking for rocket damage immediately. And he's going to be able to back off finally. And got 20 seconds left until any big items are coming up. He's going to see if he can actually pull out maybe a little move and sneak his way onto red positioning. rapha had to be careful. If Cypher went back to a teleporter, that could have been a telefrag early on. Oh, that rocket bouncing off of Cypher's head. And he's actually very weak. If rapha lands a rail or anything, Cypher would be absolutely crippled, but he makes the jump over. Oh my gosh, the rocket! Cypher was so weak after that, and rapha will get this Mega with ease.
Not a single frag just yet. rapha will get that Mega and that yellow and the green as well. So rapha's looking really good for this. But look at that, just a sting in the side there, that rail, and then the LG. How does he find the damage? Out of nowhere. Cypher is coming out huge with the execution once again, and the rail off to start with as well. It's constantly just damage from Cypher.
Oh my god, that shotgun hurt a lot. Cypher lost an awful lot of his health and armor. He's going to be able to get back onto the red, but that's definitely going to hinder his progress in really capitalizing on his control.
Here's the next Mega, goes to Cypher this time. rapha wasn't able to do anything with his, and here goes Cypher straight into rapha with that lightning gun. rapha trying to defend. He does manage to get Cypher to move back a bit, but still he's going to keep progressing forwards with that lightning gun. Finds another kill. And here goes another one.
So fast at the moment. He wants to get it 4-0, but rapha done a ton of damage, but he's still going to get it. Red armor is up. Cypher going to be leaping over towards that. rapha does have the railgun. He's going to try and get a few peak shots on him after he gets the yellow armor. Oh, there's going to be one. Cypher going to have to be a little bit careful now, watching out for the rockets, but the LG is devastating. 5-0.
So sick, man. So sick. Just glued onto rapha. And here goes the red, the next big item. Cypher's there to defend it, and he just finds rapha.
Detected him.
Yes, seriously, that's such good prediction there from Cypher. He is on a roll. 6-0, 2 minutes gone. This pace is blinding there from the Belarusian.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of what we were expecting. We thought, okay, he is so good on this map, and he has been all tournament. Is rapha going to be the one to hold it against him? But he has no answer at the moment. We've still got 3/4 of the map left to see what rapha can do about this lead Cypher has. Might have a little chase, but Cypher does not want to let rapha get the turnaround on the Mega Health. Here it is. He's going to actually push forward, and it's going to be a 7th frag. Well played over here, and there's going to be the blue bubble. Cypher should be able to make his way up to the red. LG is crippling once again. 8-0 now. It just never seems to stop.
This is what he's done every Aerowalk. It's just, you can't stop just this vicious aim that he has. He's hitting so much, and rapha's just waiting for it to stop so he can actually start playing Aerowalk as well. But Cypher finds another one. rapha's doing his best here, but still, Cypher's just on a roll. What can you do?
Well, it's really tough to tell because Rapha actually just needs to get more damage output going. Cypher is 700 damage ahead of Rapha's just 1000 damage on this map. He needs to do more. And Cypher, he's going to be able to push this. Almost gets the rail through the windows. Does he want to get the frag? Of course he does. Rapha got to be very careful here on the teleporter X. It's going to go down once again. And it's now a whole 10 frags made up in just over 3 minutes.
Just looking so good for Cypher at the start of this best of 5 grand final here. And will it slow down? Will Rapha be able to just stop this insane pace from Cypher? Because right now, Cypher's just having his way with Rapha, and that has to end very soon. We're 3.5 minutes into this one, and the Mega's coming up here. Cypher's going to defend it. No chance here for Rapha to make a grab or even rush pressure. Cypher gets more as a clean pickup and a beautiful pixel rail as well to boot.
Going to be the red armor at the moment. Is he going to try and play around with it a little bit and try? Oh, the frag through the window, reading Rapha's movements brilliantly. And Rapha, I don't know if he should be slowing it down at this point because everything he's trying to come up with so far just has not worked at all. Cypher, he's got the red up, and if he takes it, then he's just going to be pretty much unstoppable, and he is just racking them up faster and faster. I dare say I can't believe what's going on at this moment. Rapha with no answer, you don't see that very often.
It's just Cypher on arrow. He picked this map for a reason. If he gets a good start like this, he just gets on a roll, becomes this. He just goes Super Saiyan basically. And here goes Rapha. Finally.
Oh, he gets
beautiful
it!
There.
2 health left. I cannot believe it. Rapha clutching it. And I'll just say, if Cypher got that kill and managed to pick up Mega, you know, that might be enough frags to really push the game. Oh, the rocket from below jumps down the bounce pad. And Rapha, he's going to have to do a lot of work again here as we approach the halfway mark.
Yeah, he needs to find 13 in 5 minutes. That is no easy feat against Cypher, who, when he is putting it out of control on this map, somehow disappears into the walls. He becomes a ghost. And Rapha, he hasn't even experienced the taste of control yet.
That was a pretty frag over there. GG, man! 15-1 in 5 minutes. Cypher with a storming start here in the grand finals.
Rapha knows that. I mean, there's no coming back from that. There's just, I mean, it would have been such a horrible grind, such a struggle just to get back. And I mean, his chances were so slim that he's like, okay, let's get on to the next map. So, you know, I think
Cypher just knows aero walk, though, man. I've never really seen anything like it at this level of Quake, and Cypher just, you know, making it look so easy. Super impressive performance there, and it's going on to Lost World, which is Rapha's map pick.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen here.
Rapha's we can't take too much from that aero walk. We can't you know, think, oh, you know, let's not fear for Rapha just yet. It's going to Rapha's pick here. Lost World is starting right now. Map number 2 in this grand final. We're on Cypher to begin with. Very dominant performance on that aero walk, but things most certainly should slow down here for Lost World.
Cypher, he's got the rockets. He's making a jump up. Oh, Rapha's going to have to be careful. That rocket was heading right his way. And he's going to be able to move back onto that line again. Cypher, though, moving into center map. Red armor's going to be up very soon. And Rapha's above. Cypher should know that he'll be able to drop down for that red. So he's just got to watch out. Rapha wants to put a little bit of pressure on, get some damage when Cypher picks up this red armor, but he hasn't really hit anything. Tiny bit of damage at the end. But nothing for Cypher to worry about. With 1 rocket left, though, he's got to use it wisely. And he's going to do it to get up to the upper platform.
Yeah, nice pop up there. Things are very slow indeed here at the start of map number 2, Lost World. Cypher sees Rapha there. He can't really get out onto the center map there, and he really desperately wants that Mega. It's quite far away, but you can see he's got positioning around that area, and the red is spawning. Cypher's just getting some nice positioning. Look at this. Look at that. And finally just almost starting with Rapha there. And Cypher.
Oh my gosh.
10 seconds left till this next Mega. He's still got so much stack to work with. Armor doesn't mean a massive amount to Cypher right now. It's all about this Mega health. And Cypher, when will he make his move? When will he strike?
He's not going to it at the moment. He's hanging around in the corners of the map and actually having a fine time. I'm not sure if he's got good timing on Mega. You know, he didn't see it get taken, but he will be calculating in his mind exactly when it's going to be spawning ahead of itself, basically. And Cypher, oh, he actually doesn't want to get that red armor. It might be a little bit too dangerous for him. Trying to pick out a bit of damage. Won't get any. And he's hovering around the shotgun now. Rapha looking very good. 160 armor. Rapha's been taken down with the rockets here of Cypher. They're still both on 100. A great fight here for the Belarusian. Well, Rapha, he's going to escape to red, and Cypher will indeed get that Mega.
Let's sort of switch over to rapha here. And oh, just as I do that, he's managed to land a very nice rocket there onto Cypher. So rapha and Cypher, they're exchanging big blows here, but the thing of it is that neither of them is really gaining ground until now. Maybe Cypher
is going to move in again. Rapha's got the rockets, though. This could be a bit dangerous, but Cypher's LG is just phenomenal. I don't know if it's like it's unparalleled on this tournament, even with all the players in the lineup. He's still fairly weak. Rapha, he's got to try and get out of here. We're taking a minimal amounts of damage.
Let's see if he can do it. So far, he hasn't taken much of a beating, but Cypher still lurking above there to try to knock Rapha down a bit.
He might end up waiting for another red. Oh no, he's going to decide to walk away, even though it spawns really soon. Cypher moving across, getting himself some yellows right now. Oh, whoa, bounced up a little bit there by Rapha.
Wow, nice play there from Rapha. He hit a lot of machine gun damage and only took one bolt from the plasma gun. So it worked out really well there for Rapha. Things are still very even between these two players. I can't really stress that enough. They're both avoiding each other, like as far as a committed engagement to the death goes. They're both just playing for bits of damage here and there until one of them eventually gets a good enough engagement that they can go in for the kill. And we're going to see a lot of this, I think.
Actually, they're both looking over it, but Cypher's going to get on it instead. Even though he was much weaker in that situation, Rapha is going to let him pick it up. I find that slightly surprising that Rapha didn't want to pressure. Very passive play here. Rapha is giving an awful lot of respect to Cypher's combat skills.
Yeah, and Rapha's still just lurking up here and seeing if he can find Cypher. And there, oh, Cypher finds him once again. It's all about Cypher again.
That line again, but he's going to find him in the 17 health left. The 25 here, but Cypher is moving back in. Oh my gosh, down to 7 health. Cypher gets first blood. And that was an arduous journey to pick it up. Oh, the rocket almost hitting him. Oh, once again, but Rapha actually gets bounced into the mega health, and he can zoom all the way back to the lightning gun. You know, Rapha might have lost out on the first kill, but he certainly does not look down and out over here.
Yeah, that was really, really good there to steal that mega away. It looks like he's trying to take some damage again, picking away at one another, and this is a very standard thing, get some damage back away, get some damage back away. Playing with the ranges there, with the weapons to try to basically win that situation as far as how much damage is given and received, and Cypher going to pick up that red armor. So in very good stead here for this mega defense is Cypher, but what will Rapha decide to do? It looks like Cypher's actually going to try to be a bit sneaky here.
Rapha can't do anything. I mean, at the end of the fight, last time round, he had 8 health, and now he's been picking up the tiny health bubbles, even the 5 HP bubbles down by the bounce pad. So Rapha, he's definitely not going to be wanting a fight for probably 30 seconds plus.
Really sneaky route from Cypher as well. He went all around the outskirts and then to the mega to try to catch Rapha. And I have no idea how Rapha actually managed to like avoid that. Usually Cypher's going to find a frag that way, but Rapha's too smart for that. And Cypher right now, with that 1 frag lead as we enter the halfway point of map number 2, is really looking to hold on to this and keep this control going. He can. Do you think he should start playing it really slow, so, you know, not take many risks on the fights, or
Cypher to play slowly? I'm not sure. Maybe he should capitalize a little bit. I think Rapha is forced to play slowly, and look at this. Cypher knows that if he doesn't do any damage soon, then Rapha's just going to be able to stack up on those yellows and be able to pick a bigger fight later on. A 1-0 lead, sure, it's fairly significant on Lost World, but it is not as significant enough.
Poking in there, and it's going to spot himself, Rapha once again. And I'm going to switch over to Rapha now to see what he's scrapping together here.
He's doing okay
to
at
get
the
this
moment.
scoreline more even.
Considering the fact that he was on 8 health at one point after the 1-0 lead, he's done pretty damn well for himself.
And he just spots a pixel of his opponent there, but can he turn this into a surprise attack? That is the question for Rapha, and that's the surprise attack there. Bit of free damage, that's what it's about. Just get that stack lead there, and I mean, it's so calculated for these players. I mean, that may look like very little, but that can actually change quite a bit. You know, 50 damage here or there. And Cypher bringing the fight.
Here it comes. It's in trouble. Rapha's going to go down here. Cypher picks up his second. Beautiful aggressive play. Rapha, his first rocket just did not hit the way he would have liked it to. And of course, it couldn't shut down Cypher's speed in that engagement.
Yeah, and time is ticking away here. And
no LG for Cypher, so he doesn't want to be a part of that. Rapha will have known he's low on lightning gun ammunition then.
Just playing really efficiently, trying not to give any damage for free at all to Rapha, like closing down that entrance and expecting to double back, but will it happen? Looks like not. Rapha won't make such a move, and Cypher will get that red there. So with the Mega spawning, Cypher's going to be trying to get up to his old tricks again to maybe catch Rapha, I think, on the outskirts, indeed just leaving it up a bit, trying to bait it out a bit, but there he spots Rapha. It doesn't have to take it immediately. That's what this map is about, controlling angles and space and reading your opponents so you understand how you can move and how you can leave items up. And that's what this map is about, and you can see Cypher is a master at it, as is Rapha.
Yeah, let's watch Rapha for a bit, because he's been playing out of control for quite a long time. And he's going to be selecting the LG yellow to go to first. If he can get the other one, it would be absolutely brilliant. Gets a fairly decent rocket, and maybe we'll spare him a couple of seconds or a little bit of space where he can stack up a bit further. Cypher spamming shots out, but Rapha is able to move around the map actually fairly liberally.
Looks like he's going to make the play then for the Mega, and that's the standard thing here. He's got that stack that should allow him to make a strong challenge here, but what will Cypher have to say about this? He's surely lurking somewhere. Rapha knows he's near. There he is, spotted over at the red position. Cypher gives it away.
That was a fantastic steal from Rapha. Actually, that gives him a great chance. He had a good rocket. Cypher moves a move up. This could be Rapha's kill. He is going to... What an opportunistic play. Oh, right off the spawn! Cypher's in trouble. Rapha's going to be able to tie it up immediately. Wow.
Steady aim there from Rapha.
That Mega steal was absolutely crucial. That's where really Cypher lost all that control that he had pretty much the entire game.
Yeah, Cypher, he didn't really do much damage when Rapha took it. It was a really, really nice there. And can Rapha now turn this into a lead? And look at the timing for this. There's a minute and a half left. That couldn't have really happened at any better time there
so
for
good
Rapha.
For Rapha. And remember, he's a map down in this. He does not want to be trailing by 2 and put Cypher on match point. That is just so much pressure to have. He is fully loaded.
If he can do this, though, he wants to turn this into a lead. He's currently at a tied game. He doesn't want any overtime shenanigans. He wants to take it to the lead right now. And a bit of a whiffed, missed rocket jump there. And with both items coming up in 15 seconds or so, Rapha is kind of biding his time, seeing if his good positioning will pay off.
1 minute warning.
And there it is, 1 minute warning. Mega spawning soon. Red as well.
Rapha's not there yet. And Cypher's ready to steal it immediately. This could be a bit of a blunder by Rapha, because that's just such an important weapon. He's going to drop on Cypher. He's starting to deal quite a lot of damage at this point. Red is taken, but Cypher's still ahead in this situation. And that lightning gun is just lethal. Here comes the plasma gun. Is he going to be able to get it? Rapha is going to take the lead. What a close fight. Left. I thought that Rapha was going to lose out on that because of his missed time on the Mega. Oh, Cypher!
Oh my god! Why was Rapha sticking around there? He was just sitting on the Mega.
He thought it was going to be up soon. That's what happened. That's why he let Cypher take the Mega health, because he just completely lost track of it.
That's 3 situations at Mega now that which were game-changing, and we're back at a tied game. These guys are going to want to both put it into overtime. They don't want to take any risks because they're both pretty low on the stacks, and there it is. 10 seconds to the overtime. Can one of the players do something crazy risky, or are they both going to settle this? Let's jump over to Rapha, see what he's doing here. Rapha actually, he doesn't want to take it to overtime, but...
This is overtime anyway, guys. 2 minutes of extra time here in the grand finals on map 2. And Rapha looks very good, in fact.
See if he can defend this, though. And
oh dear, this is troublesome. That rocket almost finishing off. Rapha, he makes it forward 1 health left. He chases around the corner. And he is going to be looking good in the next 120 seconds. And right off the spawn, Cypher does drop. That movement was actually brilliant. If enough LG hit him, then he would have been just pushed out of it.
So Rapha in a fantastic position in this overtime. Cypher trying to do something at Mega, but he won't really do too much. Rapha should win this, but you've got to be careful with Plasma. You never quite know, and this could be dangerous. 2 bolts to kill him.
Wow.
And jumping straight onto that Mega. He had 20 health left when he grabbed the Mega.
I can't believe
that was close.
And they're now on even stacks after that.
Oh my god.
This LG fight, if Cypher wins it, this could tie things up.
This is far from over right now on Lost World. Cypher looking to make it into another overtime. I'm going to jump over to him to see if he can do it.
Oh, they're going to meet up. Cypher can do this. Oh, there we go. 4-4. And right back at you, says Cypher. But it's still a long time until this red armor is going to spawn. Mega will be up at the same time.
It seems like an eternity right now.
Look how impatient he is to get onto it. Oh, Cypher makes a direct rocket. He's in trouble. But the rocket's there. Oh my gosh. And Rapha's going to jump back up. He's got that 50 health bubble waiting for him. Mega is going to be up as well. And there's only 35 seconds left in this. Cypher's going to have to go clutch again.
And it's 200, 100.
Oh,
Rapha,
wow.
He's got the rockets though, and Rapha going to sprint backwards. Do you think Rapha's just going to play at this kind of the steps here, this curve, or is he going to go aggressive?
He just wants to stay alive at this point. I don't think he wants to go for a fight. He does not need to, but he spots Cypher down there. He can get free damage.
He is.
Oh, Cypher solo at the moment.
Oh,
He's going to go for shotgun on the
there
exit. GG, 5-3 for rapha, and he's going to tie the grand finals up.
What a game from both players, and I have to say, so many interesting situations at the Mega. Like three really interesting situations.
Absolutely unreal, man. I thought we were going to go to a second overtime for a little bit, but rapha, he managed to get it. What, that control from Cypher at the beginning of the map, he held it so long, and then suddenly rapha, bam, he got those opportunities, and he got the frags exactly when he needed to.
Yeah, his fundamentals are spot on. rapha just, he, you know, as you said, that first Mega steal, and really Cypher should have been there for a challenge. There should have been a lot of damage put onto him, but Cypher kind of just was like, okay, I'll go and grab the red armor, and you can have, I'll give you 20 damage or so, and you can have the Mega. But then rapha turned that into a massive fight, which Cypher got crushed in, and then later on it actually reversed.
Yeah.
And actually, rapha left up a Mega for Cypher, and the same situation was happened again.
Been kicking himself if leaving the Mega up and getting the wrong time would have cost him the game.
Yeah.
He managed to turn it around.
Oh yeah, I can't forget that actually.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Sitting, and that's very unlike rapha too. So just waiting for these guys to get ready. rapha needs to reboot his PC, but yeah, that would have been a massive facepalm moment, because he never does a mistime like that. It's rare you see that.
That's the kind of you know, championship. It cost him the championship potentially if it did result in a loss. You know, there's going to bidding Cypher on a match point. That is just too much really to handle. We will be moving on to Cure as the next map. This is what Cypher picked. Do you have any thoughts on what you think we might be seeing?
So Cypher, we've seen a lot of activity from him in the last few months, and of course Cure, a newer map and a map introduced for QuakeCon basically, and a lot of people think it's a great map, and Cypher, he adopted this, and he's like, this is my map, okay, because, and you can see why, a lot of the items on this map are basically made to basically, you know, be like, oh, this looks really good. You go and take it, and you get destroyed because all the positioning for the items is quite terrible. And Cypher usually likes to make plays like that. He likes to bait and trap and make people, deceive people, and play on awareness. So this is through and through a map that really goes with Cypher's style. However, rapha is.
Exactly.
This is rapha.
He's going to have something to say about it. You know, Cypher was saying at the end of the tournament that Aerowalk and DM13 are his best maps. However, rapha took his DM13. This is no longer really the best of Cypher. He's going to have to work very hard, because I think rapha, he's going to bring the game.
Exactly, yeah. You can never discount the strength of rapha's fundamentals and how he is so strong at making decisions, good decisions.
Yeah.
And his timing as well, just across the board, solid. The only real edge Cypher can usually have over him is sometimes that just ridiculous, like almost unreal aim.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is, I mean, the rockets, the LG, almost everything.
Cypher's LG has been so impressive this tournament. A lot of people are saying his Tox the best LG, his strengths, his even evil. You know what? I'm gonna say I think Cypher's the best LGer at the moment.
Yeah,
and that's something
really
big to discuss in the community. That's not like a small accolade you possess. That's something really.
And they're
really
getting
big.
ready.
This is it, guys. Map number 3 here in the grand finals of DreamHack Winter 2013. rapha and Cypher starting here on Cure.
And there we go, off with the American, the champion of QuakeCon 2013 here, and right off the start with that railgun, with that red and the rocket as well. He's looking for some damage here. And oh no, this is bad. He's got to get out of the range.
Oh my god, the LG is so painful there. He hit 54% lightning gun in that fight. And, well, that sent that rapha really searching for the health bubbles.
It's rapha, as soon as he walked in there, he knew he had to get the hell out of there, because he is open range against a lightning gun. If you don't have one yourself, there's no way you can take a fight. So immediately now, rapha's kind of on a stack deficit. Cypher a bit untouched there. So Cypher, so far, with the best start. Can he really transform this? Because this is a map where you can... Oh, but before I say that, there's a bit of an engagement here and damage exchange, but this is a map where you can take it slow and build up.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I was going to say at the beginning that Cypher was probably pretty happy about having the lightning gun spawn, as we saw in that early fight. rapha does manage to get a peek rail. Cypher moving in though with the rockets. Here's 2 great ones. There's the third. First blood has been spilled. And, well, those rockets just made it look easy. So rapha was no longer in control of his movement as he was being popped all over the place.
Yeah, definitely. Cypher, catches rapha, boosts him up there, but rapha responds with the great rails. So definitely Cypher getting a bit stung there for trying to grab onto rapha, and now as he moves over to the Mega, he really needs to try to defend this, but to like have an edge on the stack, but I don't think he really can do it. So let's see if rapha is going to be... Oh, great play from rapha there. To not just go straight for the Mega, but to try to cut off Cypher's escape route there. And Mega's still up on the spot. Cypher is like, okay, should I take this? I don't know. Is rapha going to bait this and punish me? I don't know.
He's not sure because now all the items are spawning, so Cypher is actually opting to get a position on the red armor instead. Very interesting how this turned out. rapha's been able to get the Mega, and maybe they're going to be having a fight over at the yellow armor. Cypher, he's there already. rapha in a little bit late. Cypher goes up the bounce pad. That's not where you want to be.
But the rocket of Cypher saved him completely. Insane there. That was perfect from Cypher to stop that incredibly terrible situation.
It's still slightly beneficial for rapha, but it no longer became a risky one.
It could have been a frag for him if he missed that rocket.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And rapha is completely capped out on his armor. Cypher, despite having a lead right now, he might be playing a little bit more passively for a bit longer, but his rockets are helping out an absolute bucket load here. And we've got the Mega. Cypher's going to go for it, but rapha is coming straight in. He's done a load of LG damage already. Are they going to commit? rapha looking by the teleporter, trying to protect it. 9 health left.
Wow.
Cypher.
Oh, he's going to look for the rail.
Oh my gosh, he's going to go for the double back,
goodness.
but he won't make it. Cypher wins red armor, and he's finding the health already on the map. And through the teleport, rapha's going to caught that in the corner. What a play, Cypher. That was unreal.
That was really, really nice trap by rapha as well. And he convinced Cypher that, hey, no one's at the Mega. And then as soon as Cypher takes it, he's stuck. He's got his back against the wall, and rapha's there just with the LG out. But here is now another engagement slightly over this red armor. It's not one that rapha wants to take exactly. He's going to just let Cypher have this. But Cypher, just delaying it a bit. Oh, great play from Cypher. Look at that LG. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Bad. Wow.
It's just gluing onto him.
Yeah, rapha can't really do anything about it. And he's managed to pick up the yellow armor, but Cypher, he's completely fully stacked with the 200 armor.
Nice rail.
Does need a Mega at least, but yeah, hitting one shot, chasing down to the bottom. rapha cannot escape the LG.
He's having a tough time here. Definitely, that aim is quite impressive. And Cypher now cycling back over to the Mega. This is exactly what he did before. Left that red up and poked into this Mega, because he's playing on the decision that I was like, okay, Cypher's gonna go for this red, so I'm gonna have a chance to take the Mega with no one to harass me. But that's what Cypher's playing on as well. It's like all the mind games at play here, really high level. There's rapha spotted again, but Cypher unable to find much damage, but he does get the red.
Yeah, actually, rapha had an opportunity to pick up the red armor, but he's pushed so much off the map. Oh my god, the lightning gun again. rapha was able to get away this time, not completely destroyed of all his stack.
So rapha, he's making good adjustments here against Cypher.
Wow.
But
20 HP remaining, and rapha, is just absolutely legging at this point. Can we go over to rapha's perspective and see exactly how he's going to be playing this one out of control? Cypher, it just seems to be complete man mode at this point.
Now let's see if rapha can, on the fly, implement some changes into his approach, because clearly Cypher's got his number in the opening 5 minutes here. But rapha, with some nice damage there and some good positioning here, he might be able to find something else. Trying to listen in for some position here. He just wants to try to stop damage coming in. He needs to avoid damage and stack up at least 150. There's some shards, there's some greens to work with as well. And then rapha can make some play. But whether it's on the red or the Mega, it's completely up to rapha and how he reads Cypher's decisions
They're both actually looking for each other, constantly on the opposite sides of the map at this point. It's quite strange. They're both so almost paranoid at the fact they're going to be around the corner, but this time they're going to be meeting together now. rapha taking a pretty nasty rocket. Cypher doesn't want to push it. That's going to be a no. But he's got plenty of space to pick up that red and go to Mega if he even wants to.
Had rapha hit. Oh, actually, before I finish that thought, look at this Cypher. He's trying to get really aggressive here. rapha avoided damage there very well, actually. He's retained quite a bit of his stacking and looking for a good engagement. But here comes Cypher.
This could be bad. The lightning gun is going to be hurting at this point. rapha cannot get away. 5-0 now. And he just seems to have no defense plan against that LG. When Cypher gets in a good spot, he seems nearly unbeatable.
No kidding. It's just, his aim is just overpowering. It's just so incredibly strong. And 4 minutes left now, and Cypher still 5 up. He can jump over to rapha again, see what he can do against this. Mega spawns, and red is coming as well. But rapha is going to favor the greens, and some yellows and shards and so on, playing the downside of the map, trying to stack up once again. Maybe this time he takes an engagement. He'll get the opening damage he needs to then commit to a fight, to then win control. That's what he's really looking for. Let's see if he can find it right here.
Yeah, he's going to finally be able to get that railgun, maybe able to play a bit of the long-range game. But this is where, before in his tournament, he's been hitting so consistent at hitting those crucial shots. He needs to start hitting them right now. Cypher thinking of moving up a bit with the lightning gun. He's going to go down. The rockets are going to be missing from Rapha, and he's going to back off. He doesn't need to pick his fight yet. Cypher's going to be stacked for a fair amount longer. And that just wasn't the right time. Rapha recognized it.
Rapha's doing really well though. He's actually keeping his stack alive, going into these little attacks, and eventually it might just go his way. But this is really rash right here.
He didn't get onto Mega. This is absolutely terrible. Cypher's going to stop him from going through the teleporter. That's actually a great
great rail.
Oh, there's
another one. Oh, Craters! Great play from the American. What a save that was. He missed the Mega, but he saved himself. But what's happening off the spawn here?
There's going to be Rapha's actually managed to get rockets, a rail, and the red armor. Cypher getting all of the weapons very quickly. And actually, Rapha's managed to finally find the LG as well. I say that Rapha is slightly behind after all of that, but he should have a very good idea of all the items. Let's see if he can hold his own. He can't hit the rail. Those little peak shots he really needs to land.
Cypher, here's the hum of that LG, and he knows where Rapha is. He's hunting him down with those rockets and trying to connect more and more to stop him getting away with that red.
This one? Rapha might be in a bit of trouble. He's running very low on health, trying to escape around the corner, but Cypher, if he received another direct rocket, he would have died at that point. He chose to back away. He doesn't really need to pick fights at this point. He just needs to survive. 62 health left. Cypher runs just in time. This is great. Those are the rails that count. That is exactly what Rapha needed to do. But has he got enough time to turn this into, well, a few frags to bring it to a tied game?
Yeah, Cypher, he's very good at disappearing. And I'm going to jump on over to Rapha and see if he can find Cypher. This is Cypher radar. He finds him.
That's what he needed. Rapha finally getting himself an actual point on the board here. He's
going
to find him again. There's going to be another one. He gets through the teleporter in time. He does find him.
15 left.
Here is the Mega. He can go straight over to the red. If Cypher's in the way, he could be in a bit of trouble. He's going to find him. He can't hit the rail, but pushes him off the edge.
That's really nice from Rapha there. He knew that Cypher wouldn't expect that move, and he gets some free damage, and then the red. This is a really good move here. Chipping away, challenging. Can he find the frag again?
Oh, the rockets from Cypher, clutching it at the end. GG is called. 6-2 here in map 3, and Cypher goes to match point here in the grand finals of DreamHack Winter 2013.
Again, Cypher's aim, man, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning when he was hitting 54% LG in the initial fight, and he kind of was able to carry us through the entire game.
Actually,
had some great opportunities, though. He managed to build a lot, but the rockets were what shut it down at the end. If Rapha got the frag there, then he was well on his way to tying up.
And that moment at the start is, like you pointed out, the 54% LG moment. That really did set the pace, because all of a sudden Rapha was out of control then, quite heavily so. And then for the rest of the map almost, it felt like he was out of control and constantly trying to just hide, get armor, and then try and break the stack. And right there, it's he couldn't quite do it. But now we move on to Toxicity. It's going to be his map. This is the Rapha map. We saw Dahang with an amazing challenge on Rapha here. Dahang picked it. Dahang's really, really good here. But besides Dahang, I'm not sure if Cypher can have his number like Dahang did. So let's go into this.
Let's get into this, guys. Map number 4 is Rapha's pick. Currently, the score is 2-1 to Cypher in the grand finals. But Rapha, he's going to be able to have a good crack at this. Some said that he is the best in the world at Toxicity. Well, this is where he's going to need to show it. Cypher, though, he's getting a red and a yellow early on. He managed to get the lightning gun, and so he's going to be very happy with that weapon as well. But straight over, going towards the rail, Rapha with some great rockets. And he's actually getting a lead over here. He has that railgun still.
Yeah.
And Cypher's got to be careful. He knows that there's a ton of angles on this map that you've just got to completely avoid, especially when your armor is as scarce as this.
Indeed, so Cypher trying to scrounge what he can, and 1 yellow. That's nice, but it pales in comparison to what Rapha, his opponent, has been able to pick up in recent times. And nice little bit of rocket damage going there, but still Cypher needs more. But here comes Rapha. Cypher very low, just barely avoiding the acid bath. and still just trying to just keep it slow. And every time, and he did kind of avoid a death there, but Rapha's coming back for round 2 very shortly.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we go over to Rapha? Actually, let's not bother right now because Rapha almost getting into a fight story. But let's move over to his point of view now, see how he's going to be playing Toxicity. He's got a nice amount of armor. Mega not for a few seconds, so he's got a bit of time to try and hunt down his Belarusian counterpart. He's going to go to the top. Red and Mega. He didn't pick up Mega immediately, so Red Mega going to spawn very soon together. And Rapha doesn't want a hat for choice. He doesn't want to give that red away to Cypher. And indeed he won't. Well played here by Rapha, having complete dominating control on Toxicity.
Yeah, not a single frag yet. This is quite unlike Toxicity. Both players so much respect. Cypher, you know, basically one of the skills he's famed for is being able to read the map and play very well out of control by just disappearing, not being found, and that's what he's doing so very well at the moment. But here, Rapha will find him with the lightning gun, and he can't quite get at him though. Disappearing around the corner.
Rockets are just sick. I wonder if Cypher is going to be going for that red, or if he's going to be waiting up for Mega. This is going to be spawning right now. Yep, and Cypher's waiting on it. Stacks are pretty much dead even, guys. And oh, Rapha, that rocket, that's going to change it up a little bit. Balance it in his favor a bit. And they're sneaking around though. Neither of them really able to find each other too easily, but they can hear the buzzing of the weapons.
Great rail connected there from Rapha.
Nice.
And he still is no closer really to getting a frag, it seems. He can't quite get on top of Cypher. Here he wants to, but that LG is just so painful there. And he did a great job with the rockets, though. That's quite a lot of damage. And he's setting up for this Mega. There goes Cypher, but an easy Mega pick up for Rapha. And he means business now.
He can get the kill right now. Cypher's pretty weak. He's got 37 health left. But Rapha doesn't want to clean it up right now. Almost 3 minutes in Toxicity. We haven't seen a kill.
Nice
oh, that rail is going to take Cypher down to 32 health. He rocketed himself down to 9, and he can't find any health anyway. Surely Rapha is going to go for first blood now. There's the
nice
rail,
and
he
Rapha
makes it happen.
I love how well Rapha played that. He didn't chase for a frag, he let it kind of come to him and he hit the shot, relying on the fact that this is a map with loads of angles to abuse, you just have to hit, and he didn't try to chase, because Cypher, he does a lot of damage when you try to chase him, and if he did that, he would even up the stacks. And here you can see the result. Patience, 200-200, a second frag. Rapha's on a roll right now. Cypher's got to be careful because Rapha's coming once again.
Oh, he's going to go over the line again. This is going to be an easy third, and then it's going to be the red armor up. Rapha takes this quickly. He can get over to top yellow and really take the full rotations of item here. But if he's going to slow down, then Cypher will be able to pick up something. I don't even know if he'll be able to. Oh, hey, there we are. Rapha missing his shot, so Cypher does get some resources, but it's going to be barely anything with the damage output from the American.
Look at how the item times are split up. He has an amazing cycle together. Rapha could turn this into utter destruction.
Oh, what a move there. Cypher was not expecting it, but the rocket's absolutely great. Cypher cannot get to red. 4-0 now.
Look at this cycle. The yellow just spawned for him. If he can get over to the next yellow as well in time, then I mean, Cypher's going to probably pick that up. There it is. But
there's that one on time.
But that's all he's going to get now. That's all he's going to get for another 20 seconds or so. And Rapha, you know, he's so good right now on the Mega spot. But that was a fantastic rocket. That might just give Cypher what he needs to push in on the Mega.
That could be enough to at least secure one of the items. Otherwise, Rapha would have tried to negotiate both of them.
Yeah, opting not for that Mega challenge, but instead for the red. Very, very smart choice there from Cypher. But in the meantime, 200-100 Rapha looking really strong now. We're approaching halfway, and he's 4 frags in the lead, and he's really playing extremely solidly. So solidly.
Rapha looking for a bit more damage. Cypher's actually got enough health and armor to play with and be confident with. Red's going to spawn in a second. Cypher searching somewhere. He does manage to hit a rail onto Rapha. He's looking for one more. Rapha hasn't really returned fire much, apart from with the LG.
And there up is the Mega, and Rapha is safeguarding it away from the evil Cypher, who is trying to take it there. But look at the damage coming in there. Cypher, Rapha wanted to jump for the chase.
Oh my god!
Cypher! Amazing!
What a play there through the teleporter. He gets himself on the board. He's got time to go over to the red. This could be 2-4, closing in on his lead.
Cypher!
What a play.
Oh my god, so smart. Again, another beautiful rail. Cypher's just, what do you say about this Cypher? It's just exploding right now.
3-4 right now. And my hairs are standing on end. This is some absolute immense Quake that we are getting from Cypher at the moment. And is he surely going to be able to get... Oh, the rocket. What a reply. Finally trying to shut him up.
Oh, but Rapha...
Almost suicidal moves then. And Cypher's not happy to go after it. Even rocket jumping up with barely any health.
such a steady game until Cypher decided to go huge in here.
Oh, it's going to go down. Rapha manages to stop that spree of kills that Cypher was getting. Last minute is being very chaotic, and what does Cypher not want to stop it? He's looking for a direct rocket that could have taken him out.
Yeah, it's got to be very careful though, Rapha. Doing a sigh of relief that none of those did connect. And here goes Cypher once again onto the challenge end, and Rapha gets away there. And there is a yellow up looking for Cypher. Where is he? There he's spotted. And Rapha knows he can go for this yellow, but can he get this mega? Cypher, it looks like he's just took the red. So with that second yellow pick up. Oh, what a rail! That drive-by rail from Rapha. So strong. And there's the mega as well. Rapha wants to fight. He wants it now, and here is Cypher bringing him to fight. And there is easy kill.
6-3 now. Can he find off the spawn? There's going to be one rail. The pace of these shots are just absolutely mental. Red's not going to be up for a few seconds. But he's a little bit too weak. He doesn't feel confident just barging around the map and trying to push Cypher into positions that he can eliminate him in. And it's going to be a yellow. Cypher's actually picked 2 of these up in a row. He's a bit short of health. But with a couple of good rockets, Rapha could certainly feel his wrath.
And Cypher's got to be careful where he steps at the moment. Rapha's looking very dangerous. And just missing that rail. But just missing the second one as well. That is a really good situation now for Cypher, who's got position at no cost from Rapha. And there is Rapha with the pickup, but Cypher's got some rockets in hand, and the LG as well. Rapha backing away onto the red, and Cypher also backing away.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes left. Cypher's 3 frags behind. He's got a bit of time. He can try and slow things down and keep the frags the way they are, and then look for a good attack, maybe in about a minute's time. Because right now, Rapha looks like he's the one trying to aggress and trying to just extend his lead. He's got to be careful and not to over-aggress, not to overcommit into any situations.
Mega coming out soon. This is the money spot from Rapha. He can deal damage at red, fall back onto Mega whenever he wants, and it's a really safe spot there. And there is the red still up, and Cypher not taking it. Oh, if Rapha had hit that, he could have jumped in for the kill. And unfortunately for him, Cypher is bringing the damage again, but Rapha's still very strong here.
Yeah, very strong indeed. And his attacks are nearly neck and neck, even after that yellow picked up. I can't really tell who's going to be able to pick up the next kill. Rapha looks like, that rocket was beautiful. I'm going to get a drop down here. Rapha wants position on red armor, and if he doesn't take any damage here, he's going to be very aggressive on that mega health. Plasma is starting to hurt, and he actually goes back with it. Cypher moving forward with the lightning gun. He's got him trapped over here, and Rapha steps out. Mega going to be up. Rapha's actually made it over towards it. He can try and further his lead. He's going to take him down 7-3 now. He wants that tiebreaker map. He wants the DreamHack Winter Championship.
A bit of pummel action going on there. Rapha's got to be careful. Can't mess around with this situation here.
1 health for Cypher after that rocket.
He's definitely low. And this actually helps Rapha because with that low amount of health, he can't do anything. He has to be passive on the map and that gives complete control to Rapha. Rapha can do anything, take anything, be anywhere, any way he wants, and that's really bad for Cypher now. Who you can see that
still on 1 health, by the way.
Yeah.
He gets 2 tries. Finally, he's not
I'm gonna switch
a dead
over
man
to
walking.
Cypher, see what he can do here.
Let's do that.
And there's not much time left now for Cypher to try to bring this back to a tied game. 40 seconds, he has to hit the frag in the next 10 seconds to be honest, or else this is looking really grim for him.
Rapha's just trying to control him time. There's a couple of decent rockets. Rapha definitely being weakened, and he's not actually returning any damage at this point. He's got to do something. We've got an aggressive jump up from Cypher, but Rapha is nowhere to really be seen. Oh, there it is, the LG, but Cypher going to be dropping down to the water again. Rapha, he can probably clear up this 4th map here with just another fight, but time is running out anyway. Cypher is going to find himself with opportunities lost as he's going to be walking to the end of the clock.
So
that's it, guys. GG, 7-3 for Rapha here on map 4. We are going to get the tiebreaker map, Sinister.
Oh yes, I knew it was going to go to 5 maps, and I'm so pleased to see it's true.
But to who is the 5th map going to go to?
I know. I just want to bring us back to one quick thing that happened in that Toxicity game when Rapha was going ahead with a bunch of kills. He did a lot of damage below Mega, and he wanted to finish off Cypher. And Cypher, he looked really weak. He's really poshing, I'm weak, I'm running away, I'm going to get health and stuff like that. And just as Rapha jumped forwards, that's the exact moment that Cypher re-peaked with LG, and then got so much damage, switched to rail, killed him, and then he got 3 frags. I mean, that's the kind of player Cypher is. One missed jump or one error.
Mind-boggling plays.
Yeah,
both of them. There's so many mind tricks going on as well about how when they're doubling back or tripling back, so much. And I'm very much looking forward to what we're going to be getting in Sinister. This is going to be much slower than Toxicity.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we're going to see something similar to Lost World, that kind of pace, apart from with the rail included. I cannot tell who on earth is going to be winning this.
And
it
here
is
they
so
go,
close.
Zoo.
This
They're getting
is
live.
the last map here in the Grand Finals of DreamHack Winter 2013. We are going to be starting this with rapha. He's going to be getting the railgun straight onto Mega Health. And, well, picking up a couple of weapons already. It's going to be a very even start here, but Cypher, once again, he gets the LG spawn.
Yeah, so things starting off very slow. Nothing mental happening, and that's really good for both players. They want to start this off slow and steady, and that's exactly what has happened here. rapha wants this lightning gun really badly. He can hear his opponent above him, Cypher, and rapha's going to be able to get that and kind of get out of there. So that's really, really important for rapha. It can really be very dangerous to go for that LG, so that's a huge relief there. And oh, here is Cypher on the Mega.
rapha was going for a little bit of rocket damage to Cypher. He's still 200 health, 170 armor. And rapha's definitely going to have a hard time for now. But he's just there's so much space on this map to run around. He doesn't need to go for a fight for as long as he likes, basically. I won't be surprised if rapha delays this for, a minute or 2 minutes until he can get 200 armor and maybe even make a play for that Mega Health.
So there is the Mega coming up in 10 seconds. rapha's going to want to make a defense here, and he's got to try to predict. And he knows where Cypher is. He heard the sound, so he knows exactly where it's coming from. Hits the rail, and he backs off.
Damage.
So this is really interesting that Cypher was able to actually push onto that. And rapha not very stacked now, and there is the red coming up as well. And he can't really do much here. Just throws a rocket, and he's like, I can't really stick around here. Goes for the yellow instead, and some shards. At least guarantees himself that he doesn't take damage and builds his stack. And a great prediction there from rapha again, keeping himself alive here. But oh no, Cypher!
Yeah, there's the lightning gun. rapha cannot move at all. Cypher's going to get the first kill. And this is a slightly tricky situation now because Red and Mega are going to be up at the same time. Cypher needs to somehow win both of them. Otherwise, rapha is going to have a great end to this map. He's going to go for Mega Health. And actually, rapha does get red. And he's also managed to pick up the rail, rockets, and the lightning gun. So despite being one frag behind, he's not looking too bad anymore.
Indeed, 2 minutes gone here. And Cypher with that first frag. And this is, again, the last map. This decides who is going to be the champion here. And Cypher is trying to find where rapha is. Oh, what a rail there from Cypher. And still moving forwards onto rapha. He wants to just push this forwards. Hits another one. This is just brutal right now. rapha's got... I mean, he didn't die, but he's got to take this really slow now because this could get out of hand quite quickly as Cypher picks up that Mega.
Yeah, very nice play. He's still not that far ahead, though. This yellow puts him about only 50 to 100 health or armor ahead. He's getting a bit more LG ammunition there for Cypher, but I'm seeing rapha, yeah, he's playing up at the top yellow. He doesn't really want to get involved with Cypher at the moment. He hears the red timing, so he's keeping an eye on that. Cypher, though, he's going to be able to find him now. Suddenly moving on this could be another kill, but rapha's rockets are absolutely insane. Oh, the rail at the end! What a clutch play! rapha ties it up.
So crucial in the face of all that damage, but now he's finding Cypher challenging for that Mega Health, and he does pick it up. So rapha, he does tie the game up, but the cost is pretty high because he's quite low, so it's going to be really difficult for him to stay alive. But if he can do that, at least he has made the tie game a reality for himself here, which alleviates a lot of pressure. But here comes Cypher, surprise attacking. There you go.
A good rocket there by rapha, but it was not going to be enough. He was just too outstacked at that point. But once again, that situation arises where Red and Mega will be up at the same time. This might not even matter at this point because Cypher just destroys rapha in that fight.
So on the red
it's going to be a trade, though. It's still going to be a trade. Cypher, he was so impatient for spamming the crouch button on it.
He's going to jump over to rapha here, as we can see him. Let's see if he can scrap together something here, because he needs to find a little bit of armor so he can make some kind of challenge hit. And we have the next fight being that red. There is Cypher, hits a rail. So this is really nasty for rapha, because what he needs now, more than anything, is patience.
Whoa. And, well, that wasn't so patient. He just took a lot of damage from Cypher unnecessarily. This Mega's not going to be up a little bit. Cypher's staying there for so long, even though the item is in there, expecting rapha to move back out. And here's Mega in at the perfect moment for Cypher.
Indeed, I mean, if rapha has a distinctive time on that Mega, he might make a really crazy play, trying to take the fight, but position himself on the Mega spot just as it spawns. So he has effectively 100 more health, but will it even come to that?
Whoa.
No, Cypher just takes the fight to him again. He just finds him.
Yeah, he does. We're approaching the halfway mark, and Cypher seems to be relentless with his control. Top yellow is up. This is basically one of the only yellows that Rapha's really been able to get regular control on. And now it's Cypher who's going to be taking it. Mega's going to be up in a moment. And actually, Cypher just breaking through that choke point. Rapha already stepped well away from that area.
Things are looking really grim for him. I mean, Cypher somehow has this knack. Look at that beautiful rail again. Just that flick, vertical flick, so good. And he just has a knack at the moment for finding Rapha when Rapha's playing out of control. And again, Cypher's very good at reading the sounds and deducing exactly where his opponents are going to be. And you see that coming into effect here. But Rapha's got to he's got 5 minutes left now to turn this around, or he is done.
Yeah, that's it, and it seems to be still so difficult for him to get any kind of control. Cypher basically taking everything he can. He takes Mega, but he might run through the teleporter right now. Rapha could be in a bit of trouble. They're on the top level. He's going to try and commit to this one. His rocket's not strong enough. Cypher extends his lead here right off the spawn. Rapha trying to leg it, but there's nowhere for him to hide. 6-1 now. Lower yellow getting taken. Maybe Rapha. Yeah, Rapha does get a top yellow, but that's just nothing.
Wow.
Oh,
huge rail.
Phenomenal shots we're getting from Cypher.
Huge rail. I mean, what is Rapha going to do against that? He's, again, just put to the test here. Executionally, it's looking really, really tough for him. And Cypher now moving forwards, trying to see if he can grab this Mega. There's no resistance at all. Rapha nowhere to be seen. Rapha's got to go nuts at some point because this scoreline, so in 5 frags now, is starting to get out of hand.
It is mounting a lot, and Rapha's hardly been able to get any kind of control. He's managing to take a few shards now, and he's got himself up to 100, but it seems like such hard work. Do you want to go over to Rapha's point of view and see what he's going to be able to do?
Good rail there from Rapha.
Bit of damage, but he's still got to wait a few seconds until this top yellow spawns.
It's going to come down to a big risk from Rapha at the end of the day.
It has to. He's not really a player who likes high risk, high reward plays, but he's going to have to do it. That's what it comes down to. That's
this is it.
He's going on to the Mega. He does a decent amount of damage on the rockets and the LG. Now, is he going to be able to commit to this? 36 health left. Cypher had 20, but he managed to escape in time.
This is it. Down to the rails. Down to the shots here for Rapha. That was the big play he needed. That was the big risk he required, and will it pay off? I mean, as you said, equally low was Cypher, so
Rapha decided to move away from the angle. Cypher eventually managed to get the red armor, but he did not feel comfortable doing that. Rapha, he's weak once again. He's going to be losing out on this Mega health. Yeah. That was a fight that did not favor him at all. Oh, the grenade.
Just because he missed that rail as well, he couldn't push forwards, and that's a good one there, but he's putting himself in a bit of a committed, exposed position. Rapha, so careful to avoid a next rail there from Cypher. It's a good situation from Rapha there, actually.
Yeah, he completely ran out of slugs. He may have even hung around and risked it to get some more rail damage, because that's the kind of moves he has to do at the moment. With less than 2.5 minutes to go, Cypher's not giving up this control easily.
He absolutely is not. Rapha's going to have to really work for this, really earn this if he wants to take it away from Cypher. So there is Cypher pushing on that Mega.
He's going to chase for this. Rapha, managed to do decent damage, but he's got 14 health remaining. Cypher moves onto the LG. That's 7-1 here with 2 minutes to go. Although Cypher's completely run out of armor. He's going to get a yellow, which will boost him up a bit. But now the stacks are pretty much tied. Now there's a rail here. 66 health left for Cypher. And actually, Rapha is going to go for the jump. But he looks for the rail shot. Cypher's still railable at this point. And he is hiding, trying to cover for his life. The rail is going to hit. Shot. Is it enough time, though? That is the question, DDK.
Rapha the sniper. 5 frags, he can find that in 90 seconds, but he's got to play out of his mind. And, of course, you need to get a bit of luck in there as well. No denying that, but let's see if it's going to be Rapha's day right here on Sinister. And he's going to make his way forwards here with some rocket jumps.
Cypher's hiding right next to the teleporter near red. He's been there for about 20 seconds plus, and he's just on 100 health. And he just heard him. Cypher making a move out. He's down at the rocket, going up to upper yellow through the teleporter, and he is just killing the clock. He wants to be the DreamHack Winter 2013 champion, and there's 60 seconds away from him and the title.
And here goes Rapha. He finds Cypher finally. It's all down to this moment for him, and he just slips away through Rapha's fingers there. Nothing he could have done there.
Exactly, and is red up. Cypher's got 23 health left. He doesn't even want to make the jump across, and he moves back over to the top yellow. Rapha trying to take him out, but it's just not going to work. Cypher hiding everywhere, and Rapha kind of getting fooled a little bit. I can't believe Cypher's ninjaing around this so well. Here it is. Rapha does a great rocket, but there is frag number 3 for Rapha. It's not really going to be enough though. 20 seconds left. He is going to hunt him as hard as he can, not giving up till the very last second. For Cypher, he's got a high position. Here's the rocket jump up. rapha, is he going to be able to get another kill over here? 32 health left. 10 seconds remaining. Cypher, he can just start his victory lap. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got DreamHack Winter 2013 champion. It is Cypher taking it 3 maps to 2.
Congratulations to Cypher. Immaculate performance, and what a thrilling final we had. Such great plays from both players.
Absolutely stunning, man. And a big cheer in the audience here for the Belarusian. He is so happy to have this title. Cypher from Belarus playing for Titan Gaming.
Yeah, Cypher's moment, his inaugural performance here for Titan indeed. And they made a pretty good choice in player to sign.
And look at that, taking an absolute deep breath there. And this was going to be one of the last rounds that he would have attempted, but he really, look at that statement he made. This cannot be the end when he is getting performances like this. Currently the best player in the world.
I can't believe it's over. Finally, we've been so much hype leading up to this event, and with that last rail, it's over. Cypher is the victor.
I mean, a lot of things have been seen at this event, a lot of stories to take home, a lot of people to thank, everyone who's been watching the event, all the participants who's managed to make their way over. It's been absolutely fantastic. Guys, we are going to be having an interview with the finalists in just a moment. We're going to take a very short break and then see that. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hi guys, I'm here with Rapha right after his grand final against Cypher. Unfortunately, he did lose that one, so let's get your thoughts. How are you feeling after that?
I actually don't feel too bad. I felt that I played pretty well most of the part. I think just my LG wasn't on as I needed it to be because honestly, that's probably some of the best I've ever seen as far as mixing it with offensive and defensive play. It was very, very difficult to deal with. Yeah, so for the most part, just a few missed opportunities. That's about it. Otherwise, I thought we played really, really great, and yeah, congrats to him. He played awesome.
Are there any particular moments that stood out to you in the entire event, actually?
Yeah, what's with this?
A bit of feedback going on there, but let's just pile on through it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was amazing how many people actually turned out. I haven't played in a tournament this large as far as how many players have showed up in a long time. I think the last time is probably Dubai. That's probably where the most have shown up. So I thought there were so many sick games this weekend, and I would have loved to have played certain players just because you don't get a chance to very often. Otherwise, I thought it's been a great tournament, and I thank you guys for bringing it on.
Well, thanks very much, Rapha. We'll have the prize ceremony very, very shortly after this, but just grab Cypher. You just come up here, Cypher, and get a few words from you. So congratulations, first of all. You made it happen. How do you feel about it?
Well, I won't say anything a lot, yeah, but I was practicing a lot for it. I really wanted to win it, and yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling when you really put a lot of work into your game and it pays off like this, like fifth map and stuff like this. It's pretty good to feel after victory.
So any moments that stood out for you in this final, or?
Yeah, well, the game showed what it was, and I think many people will watch demos, and yeah, there is no many what I can say right now, but I think that yeah, we played both. We played great.
Okay, so off of this performance, what is next for you with Quake Live?
Yeah, so as I said, I found a new team, so it's Titan, and they will sponsor me during the next year, and I don't know the closest LAN event, but it's already QuakeCon planned, I guess, so I will be there for sure, and online tournaments, of course.
Good stuff. So with that, I think we should get Blaze, our head admin, over here with the checks. I'm sure he's lurking around there somewhere. Hey, Robin, you want to jump over here with the checks? And we'll present those to you. So congratulations once again. Really amazing performance. Like Rapha said, your aim was out of this world. So here you go.
Congratulations. Thanks.
I'm going to move out of the shot. And we'll get Rapha over here as well to present him his check. So congrats, Rapha. You had a great tournament, but there's always next time.
Congrats. Well played.
All right, guys, thanks very much for viewing. We had great numbers. We're showing everyone that Quake is still alive and out there, and you should get over there to quakelive.com and start playing yourself. So thanks to all the viewers who tuned in. I think that's it from us here at DreamHack Winter 2013, live in Jönköping. I think we're going to close it out with that. So thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time.
find shelter. I find shelter. years ago.